When I think back to the very start of Stena Drilling's journey in Guyana, what stands out the most is a sense of commitment and possibility. When we first came to Guyana, we knew this was a long-term commitment, but in this case there was no established offshore drilling industry. What I remember most is the combination of challenge and optimism, building relationships, developing local capabilities, and putting the right people and systems in place so we could operate safely and responsibly from day one.
It was really a learning curve for us. What are the needs of offshore drilling on a drill rig? And what we needed to do to step up and make sure that we were providing that standard of service. It was a pivotal moment. It allowed us to grow. We engage and interact with a lot of small businesses that also provide services to Stena.
Very transformative, and we can see that from 10 years ago to now, Guyana is really developed because of oil and gas.
It has changed the local industry, whereby Stena put the locals first, they train them, and now they're confident enough to work and go across any industry within Guyana.
Working offshore, I really enjoy it. While at work here, people from different nationality, you get to learn about different cultures more. I've seen ports like myself that came from a steward, went all the way up to night admin, now I'm a lead admin. So there's always room for improvement. They're always looking out to help you elevate to the next level that you want to go to.
I started in 2017 as heli admin. I was the very first local heli admin. And then I got the opportunity to be the very first local storeman as well. And it's now almost 3 years in this position.
A decade ago, we were newcomers. Our presence then was largely about bringing in expertise, equipment and systems and proving we could operate safely and reliably in a new environment. Today, our relationship with Guyana is far deeper. We are not just operating in Guyana, we are part of Guyana's energy story. Over the years, we've invested in local talent, built stronger supply chains with Guyanese businesses, and worked alongside government, regulators, and communities to support the development of a sustainable offshore sector.
I think being part of the Wells Alliance is a great opportunity for the rig. I think we're setting the benchmark for deep water drilling. The collaboration between the service partners and the customer has been a revelation of what can be achieved.
It's all about teamwork. So it helps that we all get along and we're all working towards the same goal of getting the job done safely.
Everyone has bought into the same mindset. It's a one-team attitude, and it took a while for the culture to change and to buy into it, but I really think that we're at that place right now. How the alliance was set up is really an efficient way of operating. It really makes your job a lot easier, a lot more efficient. I really, really enjoy it.
Stena has embraced CSR activities locally in Guyana in a very wholesome way. Working along with us over the years, we adopted the Ptolemy Reed Rehabilitation Center as a major organization to focus a lot of the CSR activities locally. We have done initiatives like refurbishing the entire center with physiotherapy equipment and supplies, educational training for some of their technicians in the prosthetic department. The impact of that is one that you really truly cannot quantify.
My role is to push local content. I'm heavily involved in every aspect. Special initiatives, one that is very dear to me would have been our work experience program, where we reached out to technical and vocational institutions, and we had those students in. They were with us for about 2 weeks, and they got to see what life is on and offshore within the industry.
I think the implementation of automation on board, that's been a great success.
The company's obviously invested into getting the upgrades for our MMC and Novos as part of the drilling package. It finds the most efficient way to drill the holes with the parameters that we're given for any given section. It's definitely been an innovation, and it's definitely working for us, making the rig more efficient.
We continue to be challenged to meet these targets that are set out by the client, and we're bringing in these deep water wells within 30 to 35 days. That's the target now, where previously these would be 70 to 80 days.
There's been a lot of upgrades in the last 10 years. Automation upgrades fitted, improved our tripping times, improved slips to slips times, and the drilling connection times. Those are significant improvements that you can see and measure.
I see everybody really becoming a one team. There are baby steps right now being taken, but I do believe we'll look back at this time and realize, wow, look how far we've come.
Safety is very, very important. I can say that presence matters not only to the people here, but the people back home. We want persons to come here thinking that when I'm done working, I can get back home safely to my family. The exposure that I have had so far being Guyanese and working with Stena Drilling, it has created a lot of opportunities for persons like myself, and certainly helped to build our skills and confidence in our various fields as well.
It was sort of a challenge just to get all the locals up to speed and mentoring. I'm pleased to say it are as good as anyone else working offshore nowadays. Everyone understands the procedures, the policies and the standards that we've already set. Yeah, I'd say the safety culture is very good.
I'm very, very excited about the future, and I look forward to continuously improving the system and the industry I'm working with.
The future for Stena Drilling is very positive. We've set a lot of milestones, and a lot of people should be very proud of those achievements.
I think we've got to keep delivering. Pure and simple, performance is what we're about, both efficiently and safely, so the two always go hand in hand.
This is a first for Guyana. Being a part of that team to help to bring more revenue into the country, I feel like I'm really contributing toward the success of this.
If in the years ahead, Stena Drilling is seen as a company that helped Guyana build a world-class offshore sector that created sustainable opportunities for its people, and that always lived up to its responsibilities on safety, the environment and integrity, then I would consider our journey here a success.